gonna be like, why is he going so fast? Like, calm down, bro. Mr. Luffy Pants. I like Mr. Luffy Pants. Look at him. See him? Look at him. Mr. Luffy. Well, we can have a hug. Shake hug. Berlin is in hospital, and I am so upset.
It doesn't bother me to have to see it. It reminds me that I survived. I thought once about getting it moved, but I decided against it because I want to continue to remind myself to never go back. It also reminds me of what purpose I represent. He asked me if I wanted to go out, and I said sure. And then from there, we just kind of started seeing each other, more on a regular basis.
No,
And
he was right there. When did this get here? Pincha gully gully gully, watch a linga go, linga go.
I was naive, I was trusting, and never in a million years thinking that someone someone that says that they love me would want to hurt me.
I'm filming a video playing Roblox right now. Do you know why? Because I really need to.
When we met, he was living with one of his family members. I went to the house one night. He was downstairs in the basement washing clothes. And I was upstairs in his room, and I was laying across the bed watching TV. And his mother comes to the door, and she says, "You need to leave him alone so he can be with his family." And I was totally taken aback. Why would you say that to me? It just came out of left field. The only thing I could think was because the divorce still hadn't gone through. So I was okay, well, maybe she just wants him to be back with the wife. So by the time I get to the front door, he's coming back up the stairs.
Sonia. Sonia, wait. What's up, lady?
It's clear now.
When you
your mom doesn't want me here, I'm gonna.
Just give me a minute. Don't go.
He tells me to wait,
Mom! What the hell is wrong with you?
and I can hear him yelling at her.
You got no damn right talking to my friend.
He proceeded to continue to kind of curse her and tell her off.
Get the hell out of here and mind your own damn business.
He comes back, and I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Please talk to your mom like that.
Yeah. So what?
I wasn't raised like that you curse at your parents. I appreciated him standing up for me, but at the same time, I didn't like the fact that he cursed and yelled at his mother the way that he did. That was disrespectful to me. About a year into the relationship, we moved in together, and that's when things started to get interesting.
Now that we're serious, there's something I should probably talk about.
About what? One time, Steph and I were having this conversation, we were sitting talking, and he told me about this incident that happened years ago.
This app is called Screen Recorder. It's recording me playing the game.
There was a body,
Is that cool, Mom?
a man's body in the back of a car, and the person had been birthed, and the police came to him because he knew the person. What? What happened? They questioned him. They had arrested him, but found that there was no evidence against him, and the case just kind of went away. I need to let you know, just FYI, if it ever comes up, I'm telling you I didn't do it. For me, it was like, wow, dang, that's messed up. Like this was a traumatic experience in his life. That it was something that he was blamed for that he didn't do.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Looking back now, when I think about it, it makes me almost sick to my stomach. Years later, I learned that the story was a total lie. It was a young lady that was found burned in the back of a car. And not only was the girl, it was a 17-year-old girl, and it was his girlfriend at the time. They thought that he did it because he was the last person she was with. She had told him she was pregnant. And no one ever saw her after that. So it was totally not what he told me that it was. I never would have thought in a million years that he would be capable of any of this. If I would have ever thought that, I would have never stayed. We had a New Year's Eve party at our house and had some friends and family over. At the end of the evening, we had to take one of my cousins home. And so on the way, Stafford was going a different route than what I normally went to the house. What are you doing? And so I asked him, how come you're going this way? How come you don't go that way? And he just kind of snapped at me.
Make sure it's not too hot.
Mac and cheese.
Don't question me. I didn't understand why are you being so upset over a simple question. I just said, okay. And I sat there quiet for the rest of the trip. about don't question it. And it turns into this big blown out argument.
I'm sorry. Then why you keep doing it?
Before I knew it, he pushed me down on the bed. He was on top of me. His face went, I don't know, blank is the word. I didn't recognize him. It was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I was scared. Before I knew it, he headbutted me. Split my forehead. I was crying and I just, kind of hysterical. I couldn't believe what had just happened. And going back to check myself out and come back into the room. And he looks at me.
We do have reporting the age gap though, so I was unconscious about that. But then ultimately the age gap didn't matter. It just didn't really affect me.